Alright guys, I just don't know what the fuck they're thinking at this point. I have no words in my mouth anymore to describe the incompetence of this team. Like, this game is dead. Dead, basically. And the sole reason for that is the design team of this game, as far as balancing and gameplay goes, are a bunch of fucking morons. I don't know what the hell they're doing in their job, but they should all be fired to hell and should be fined for ruining the game. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So you know probably Ghostface has an issue. He has an infinite combo basically. The way it works is just he's got this move where he can cancel his knife toss. This move he can cancel it and dash forward. And because they just don't want you to be able to combo it unless you amplify it, like combo the cancel after the knife toss, they just code it so even if the frame rate allows it, the combo will automatically drop. If you do a knife toss cancel without using the EX variant and just doing another string afterwards without launching them. So if I do a grounded string into knife cancel into another grounded string that should work frame data wise, it will still drop. Which means if you just do a grounded string and then freeze them with Sub-Zero and then just do this, cancel it, and do another grounded string, it automatically resets the combo. And keep in mind, this guy has a restand, right? So what this means is I can restand them with this, freeze them with Sub-Zero or Frost, do a knife cancel, and then I just reset the combo automatically with just any string I choose after doing a knife cancel. So what do you do to fix this infinite bug? Apparently, according to NRS, you just removed the special move. They removed the cancel. You can no longer cancel this. I tried resetting my console, I resetted the game 5 times, I checked my internet connection, I checked my controller, I checked everything. It is not an issue with me, it is not an issue with my console, it's an issue with the game. They just removed this special move. They just removed this completely. The fake out, they removed it. They just straight up removed the option. You can no longer cancel this, not mid combo, not in neutral, not when they're blocking, it is not cancelable anymore. And I didn't even mention this, it just, a shadow just killed the character type nerf. Because this move is massive for this guy. It's one of the biggest fucking tools in his kit. One of the most important tools he has in his kit is this knife cancel. So they just nerfed the living shit out of him because of a fucking glitch. So, I don't know what they're doing. And keep in mind, this glitch, the infinite, this issue is not Ghostface specific because this is something that's wrong with the coding of this game in general. If you play the pre-order beta, you will know that back in the day, this combo was possible with Kenshi Kano. This one. Let me just switch to my preferred side. This combo was possible. You could do this, Sento, and combo like this. And it's supposed to work because the knives are fucking plus 110 on hit. And they're an ambush cameo. So of course it's supposed to work. So the issue with this game is they code it so the combos automatically drop if you do a special move, if you do a normal attack after a normal attack. Basically if you do a string after a string, even if you throw in a cancel in the middle. Unless you are Ermac. Ermac's cancels are the only exception. But just, this is supposed to work, right? You can see him stuttering back. It's supposed to work, but it automatically drops. And this is where that issue comes from. They code it so you cannot put together in the same combo two strings on the ground, even if you put an ambush cameo in the middle. Unless the ambush cameo is Sector. Sector is the only exception. But still, it does not change the fact that even if the hit stun allows it, the frame data allows it, basically the same fucking mechanic every single fighting game uses to differentiate between a combo and a drop. Like if you did the combo correctly or you dropped it, you mistimed it, that's how it's done. You have a frame data window, like you've got a frame window, you've got hit stun, a certain amount of frames where they're stunned and you can actually convert off of it. And if the frames allow it, if you're plus 110 and you did an action that took 90 frames, like dashing forward and doing a very slow button that took 90 frames, it is still supposed to combo because the opponent is in 110 frames of hit stun. This is what it means. This is how it works in every single game. If you do a plus 60 move, like you do like, I don't know, you do a normal string into a special move that's plus 60 on the ground, dash forward and do another string, it works, right? But in this game, for some reason, they just code it so if you do a cancel, a special that is a cancelable special, like Ghostface's knife toss cancel, or if you just do a normal ambush cameo into normal, it just automatically drops. It's coded to drop. So this combo does not work. But if I launch him, now it works. If I will launch him off the ground, now it works. I have no idea why they did this, but this means combos like this don't even work. You see, even if I do this launcher here, it's just coded to drop even though frame data allows it. And this is why this Ghostface glitch exists. Like, keep in mind, this is not an issue with my controller, I'll say it again. Like, you can see right here, I'll do whatever Ghostface combo I want, because I can. Like, it's not an issue with my controller. You see, it is not an issue of my execution or my controller. I can do whatever combo I want. But just this does not work anymore. They just removed the option altogether. Instead of nerfing the issue, they just removed it. Instead of fixing a bug, they just removed the special that has nothing to do with it. This special is just a victim of this game's poor gameplay design system. Like, they just make frame data meaningless. What is the point of these numbers? You see hit advantage, block advantage, cancel advantage, recovery. What is the point of all of this shit if they're just going to ignore it altogether in game? And this is what they'll do. This is exactly what they're doing. Like, they just ignore it completely. Like, even if the string advantage allows for it, like doing this into a knife cancel into like a standing one, it's supposed to work. He's still stunned right here, you can see. Right? He is stunned. But it is just coded to drop. And this is where the issue comes from. They just code this shit to drop. You can see he's still in hit stun. He's still in the animation. So this is technically supposed to work, but it's just coded to drop. And this is something other games don't have because it's a terrible design choice. I don't think you need to be a genius to understand that making frame data meaningless and just the game in actuality doesn't even go according to the frame data is a terrible way to design a fighting game, right? If you played any other game in the past, you will understand how stupid this is. This not only limits combo routes to hell, like combo routes like this are not possible at all. This also just makes it so you have glitches and infinites and all of this shit. Cinderella and infinite just like this. Cinderella the exact same infinite, like with her levitate, because it's coded to only work once in a combo, even though frame data allows it to work multiple times. And because of that, you do it once, you freeze them with sub-zero, you do a levitate again into a jumping aerial attack, and you will reset the combo again. The same exact concept works for Ghostface. The knife is coded to make the combo drop, the knife cancel, so it drops automatically. And they're still stunned, they're still in hit stun, so they cannot block, and the combo is not supposed to work, so they just get resetted. And how do they fix that instead of just fixing this issue? There was not even an issue in the fucking beta of the game. In the pre-order beta, this was not an issue. This thing did not exist in the pre-order beta. If frame data allowed for it, it would combo. This is how the pre-order beta worked. The pre-order beta was unironically a better designed game than the fucking full product. I don't know what they're thinking. I just don't know what they are thinking. So it's a fucking joke, and not even a good one. It's pathetic. It's actually pathetic. I don't know what the hell they're doing at this point, but they're just fucking up again and again and again. And fucking in this point, I just cannot tolerate this shit anymore. Like, it's disappointment after disappointment with this game, because the devs are just, they don't know what they're doing. It's that simple. They don't know what they're doing. They took a bunch of people who have no idea how to design a fighting game. There's really no other explanation. 1.5 years with meaningless patches, removing a special move from a character's kit instead of removing the bug associated with it. I don't know what they're doing. I don't. At this point, man, just give the game to the fucking players. Legitimately. I fucking volunteer to do it for free. Give me 1 day and I fix your game. It's not even hard. This is the annoying thing. It's not hard to fix this fucking game. It's an insanely good game. Like, take away the bugs and the unintentional shit that is not supposed to work. It's not supposed to be as it is, but it is the way it is, because they just do random coding to just make shit that is supposed to work, not work. Like, dude, I'm not joking when I'm saying, give me a week and I fix this entire game. I can give you the patch they need to do. I'm actually gonna do a video about this. Just like an hour-long video with every single fucking patch needed for every single character. It really is not that hard. It is not that hard. And a year and a half in, and they done nothing. So how can you be surprised your game is dead? How can you be surprised? I blame mainly Warner Brothers for this game's flops and shit, because Warner Brothers are just a terrible publishing studio. Like, they're fucking shit. They rush. They just give scummy cash grabs. They much rather just get the money. Like, they don't give a shit about the final product. They want to get the most money possible in the shortest amount of time and get the hell out. This is Warner Brothers. This is their motto. This is what they do in every single game they're involved in. And every single game they're involved in recently has been a fucking flop. So yeah, then I don't know what they're doing anymore. But this is not issues related to Warner Brothers. This is NRS. This is the fucking design team. This is the gameplay design team. You've got so many issues, and this is just the final straw for me, man. How do you remove a special because you're a fucking disgrace of a designing team that makes an unintentional bug stay in the game for a year and a half? Just what is the fucking point of having framed it on every single move if it doesn't even fucking work? Look at this. Knife toss, it's 28 frames on startup and the cancel is instantaneous basically, right? So at max 35 frames for cancelling and then another 7 frames for a standing one. You can see right here. How plus is this? How much does it say? 37 cancel advantage. Which means technically this into a knife toss cancel is supposed to work. Because you can see it's 17 frames on startup, this one. And the cancel is instant. So this is supposed to work just like this route where I can still combo. But no. Just no, I don't know what they're doing. Yeah man, I don't need to do blah on about this. This is not an issue with me, my console, the game, anything with that. This is an issue with this game specifically. The game they did a secret patch, I suppose, only doing one thing, and that is just removing the most fun tool a character had in their entire game. Just removing the most fun and most complex tool about Ghostface. Just remove it. Remove it. And why is that? Because he has a specific infinite with certain cameos. Because you are a bunch of morons. This is the only reason why he has that infinite. I give up at this point. I don't know what to do anymore. They're a bunch of morons. They don't know how to balance the game. They just don't. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm done with this shit. I'll see you in the next one.